Hello, 07 everyone, I am Jupiter Star Warrior, and we are playing more Final Fantasy XIV today. Excuse me. Well, we just cleared out the Sastasha Seagrot for Limsa Lamensa. Now we're heading to Gridania to see what they need. This is after I met all the all the people there. All right, let's make our way to Gridania. We made it. Safe and sound to Gridania. And we meet Mother Mione. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come take your... Oh, not here to dine? Dare I hope that you're the adventurer Baderon sent word about? You are? Oh, the matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mione, and the Carline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there's a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Mione is waiting to brief you on your task. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Bed pardons for an... bed pardon... Bleh. Beg pardons for interrupting, Mione, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good evening to you, Bowlord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Thaumaturge Deepcroft. The place was once a Glamours settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen sulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Delamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flesh the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. Birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelveswood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Delamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? Of course. You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will appraise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Quest accepted. Alright, time to head to the Thaumaturge Deepcroft. Meadows, which is in the central shroud. Okay. Which is, that's right, in this direction. Alright, time to make my way. I think that person just started. No. Nope. Made it. Bent Branch Meadows. May as well go in a tune. and trying to find my way down to Deep Croft, which, yeah. This might take a while. Because, yeah, I'm just making my way. Huh. Think of our goal, sister. One day our adventures will be the stuff of song, and it will all be worth it. Okay. Gods, I hate mausoleums. Not right to disturb the dead in their slumber. Sure. So we meet again. I cannot say I'm surprised to see you here. You took the prize back in Limsa, but this time we will give you better sport, or I am no true adventurer. Goodbye, Dolores Bear. You, Amtrabin Marmenson, I take it? Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bow Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deep Croft and purge it of the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the Sixth Astral Era. The cultists took the lesser moon Dalamud for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flame of their fanaticism. Ugh. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deep Croft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. The Thaumaturge Deep Croft, now accessible. All right, let's do it. The Black Shroud, the Thaumaturge Deep Croft. All we gotta do is just beat the bad guys. Okay. Nah, I knew that. Next. Okay. Okay. I don't know why that's so damn slow. I'm about to fall asleep again. I just remembered I need to explore. So exploring we go. Limit break has been fully charged. There we go. Holy crap! I forgot I wanted to use this controller. Oh well. Level 30! Let's go! It's a good thing we're heading back to Thanalan soon, isn't it? That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. All right. Guess I could have done AoE, but that's okay. Slow it down. No, 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 no. No. Interesting. You know what? I want that. I'll attack the of our leg. Blundered, sure. Whatever. Yes, a few more mobs. You know what? together. What? Who summons me from the void to reside within this school? Nobody. You seem surprised. You don't cross our gates in search of blood? Come hither, children of the dawn. The undying master will drink deep tonight. Alright. Yeah, alright. I am literally not trying to attack the boss. Now I am. Closer to that. And I win. Level up high. That's level 31, baby. Let's go. them! Yeah, they can use teleportation if they want. I'm not. I gotta hike all the way back. Well, I gotta at least make it to Bent Branch Meadows, and then I can ride the Chocobo all the way back to Gridania, see? I'm smart. Ish. Huh. Another Thaumaturge. That amuses me, just doing that. That's not exactly where I was trying to go. Oops. Yeah, that's not where I was trying to go. So we're just gonna go with it. Thought I knew where I was going, but clearly obvious that I didn't know where I was going. Loud now? Sure. Bah. Take me a lot longer to get to Gridania on my own than it is to hire a Chocobo thing. Brigid has followed on. I just now noticed that. Sorry, I don't get any notifications or anything like that on Kick or anything like that. I haven't set that up yet. So I apologize if this was like ages ago. But thank you so much for following, Brigid. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Oh yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Well, that's not gonna happen at all. No. It was like 7 minutes ago too. I'm surprised I don't get the get that. But I did. would be a great idea for me to have the correct tab. Not correctly. Yeah, so I know the guy just, followed and everything, but I'm like, no, we're not gonna play the game of, advertising and stuff like that. So been doing this a little too long to recognize what a scam is. I don't want it. And I've sworn I set it to where okay, cool. Oops. All right, we're finally back at Gridania. Welcome back, Wemterbin. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Baderon's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. But Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such capable adventurer. Yeah, well, I'll try. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides an ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. Avere's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah! To the hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye, and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by way of some parting advice, get rid of Avere's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you'd like with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. Just get rid of it, all right? Actually, that is kind of creepy. Wait. Don't leave me alone. Please. Oh, I'm sorry. Forget me. Oh, different party. Seems like this had become all too common. That makes a dozen times and a half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventures of your experience. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventures of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. He seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you're nothing if not reliable. You think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. No problem. Level 32 hype, let's go! Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to... going to switch. I'm actually going to switch gamepads. Because I actually prefer the the PS5 gamepad over. And it's vibrating. I didn't get vibration on the other one. Jesus. But it actually works. It actually vibrates. All right. Hall of the Desert. Mione has information on a new task. So you're not adverse to taking a little trip? Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. I know who she is. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now off you go, Umtrabin, and good luck. Before we do that, we are going to do the leveling roulette. Okay, this is really cool, folks. Every step that I take is a slight vibration. Ruby Road is changed. Oh, okay. Bruh. There we go. These chairs seem small and tiny. I'm actually waiting until the leveling roulette is ready to go, because that's what I need to do next, is the leveling roulette. And then actually before I do anything else, I actually need to do Facing Your Demons, which is my job quest. So I'm gonna run all the way over to the Thaumaturge Guild. And then find a seat. Really? Right now I'm pretending that he's studying. I don't have the read emote on this character. Otherwise I would use that. I'll use study one, I don't know. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to be going and take a break. I'm going to go ahead and stick around because I am about to, actually might not, depends on how it works. Anyway, I'm gonna have the ads going, and I'm gonna stick around and stuff like that. More than likely, what's gonna happen is when I get back, I'll be in the middle of a dungeon with other players. So be right back, folks. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, we're still waiting almost 10 minutes, by the way, for a leveling match. Ridiculous. All right, I'll just accept the next quest, and if it happens right in the middle of the cutscene, then we'll just do it again. Something. Oh, wow. Look at all that. Man. An award. I totally need that. I totally want that. Okay. Guildmaster Kokobuki wishes to enlist your aid in trekking down Kokobusi. Fortune has favored us, Wemterman. Kokobusi has been spotted at Vesper Bay. We cannot let this opportunity pass us by. Head there with all due haste, and with you, take these descriptions of my brother's likeness and Mormo's mannerisms. Relay this information to some of the local residents and see what you can find. Okay. Oh, manipulation. I actually. I highly doubt I'm going to get to ethereal manipulation before I become a black mage. I am going to throw Mana Ward on, even though I'm probably not going to be able to use it until I become a black mage. Not going to lie. Come to think of it, where am I supposed to go? Am I even going the right way? Oh, yes, I am. I do know that I could just easily teleport. No. in 15 minutes. I'm still not able to pull up. I'm heading towards Vesper Bay, right? I am now in Vesper Bay. Something I can do for you, stranger? Now that as you mention it, I did see a Lullafell that matches this description. He was watching the fairies come in with more than a passing interest. Even to hire some adventures or some such, I reckon. Interesting. Well, here we go. Are we doing this? Wait. Okay, well, at least one of them is raw. Yeah. No, I don't want that. New cast? I do got to remember that, you know, I'm now with a party, so. Man. No wonder nothing was happening. Man, I feel like I'm doing jack shit. Oh. Because I am doing jack shit. That's a disadvantage of using a spellcaster like this. Oh, I probably should use this. Oh my god! Dude, I can't cast anything because people are killing things too quickly. No. That's just my fate. I'm the only one without a job crystal. God damn it. Yes, I know what a job crystal is. Play this game. Ah. Whoops. Okay, sure. Are we gonna do this? Are we not gonna do this? Thank you.
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna do something, god damn it. Okay, did I get a commendation? Triple commendation! I think I was the rando in that party! I was the rando in that party! By the way, level 34 hype, let's go! Welcome to the Pissed Pasty. Love, what can I get you? Ah, information, is it? Aye, that little bloke was in here bringing a blush to all the young maidens' cheeks. What he lacked in height, he certainly made up for in boldness. Left with more than one lass in his arm, he did. What? I found Coco-buki! I found Coco-buki! He's right there! He's right there! Game, he's right there! I found him! He's right there! I've enlisted the senses of my brothers in questioning the local. Oh, I'm looking for Coco-buki.
Because I'm a potato.
Big one at that, too. Plans rest upon... Our plans rest upon your efforts, Mr. Ben. Right. We're looking for Coco-buki, not Coco-buki. God, I'm an idiot. That's not Coco-buki. Nobody? Nobody? Wishful geyser. What's that, son? You say you're looking for something? Excuse me? Do I look like a young son to you? No. I look almost as old as you. I believe I saw your Lalafell in the company of a couple of adventurers hailing from Limsum Laminsa. Marauder and a Thaumaturge were I to hazard a guess. I think they were talking about seeing the area north of here. All right. Now we go speak to Coco-buki. You know, person that came with us. The Mormo has chosen this as her new hunting ground. The maidens seduced by the succubus will be prepared as vessels to hold her fully restored power. I fear they will have already been slain. As for the adventurers, well, I think you can imagine what Mormo intends for the Thaumaturge. We must find and warn those unwitting Laminsians before the void scent strikes again. You were told that they might be headed north, yes? It would be best for you to follow suit. Oh, hey! Loaded bogeys. That's one. And that's 3. Oh, this might take me a while. Are you serious? There we go. Oh, I probably should get their base. I win! Still here. Still here. Somewhere close. Thanks a lot. Man, Bessard said he would give us the grand tour of Old Daw. It's been grand, all right. Please. He took me way further north. I think he was muttering something about Moondrip. Buntrabin, what has befallen? Since the presence of Void sent, but it appears you have things well in hand. Indeed. Oh, is in Moondrip? Fitting place for the battle to come. It is time to finish this, my brothers. Kukabusi will be a slave to that fiend no longer. I'm likely going to get to level 35 before all is said and done.
Huh. Whoops. Run away. Run away. Run away. I shall approach Momo first, as we discussed. If the bargaining proceeds smoothly and the Void Scent feasts on my preferred mana, then she should soon manifest in her demonic form. Once Momo is fully present within this realm, that is when you unleash the seething power of the Abyss. Though, after lecturing for so long on how a Thaumaturge should avoid such threats, I yet hold doubts as to whether such a direct conflict is the correct path. Wemterben, in your experience, what do you consider to be the Thaumaturge's greatest strength? Overwhelming destructive might or introspection? Yes, indeed. It is perhaps only by looking within that we may find the answers we seek. I am decided. My fate awaits me. I have faith that, no matter what becomes of me, you shall succeed in destroying Mormo, ending her threat to this realm. Huh. Level 34. I'm already at level 34. Cool, I might be able to do this. Enough, Mormo! Oh well, it isn't the elderless of the cowardly Thaumaturge brothers. I thought you'd be busy whimpering under your bed, wishing that I'd just disappear. I've come to offer you a deal. I know you seek the etheric energy needed to substantiate your true form, but how much time do you tend to waste feeding on these lesser mages? Compared to these stripling sorcerers and their trembling arcane flames, my power is as a blazing sun. Would you not prefer to take what I can give you? There it is. Drain my strength and assume your rightful appearance. I am sure you think me a coward, but that is of no consequence. I only wish Coco returned to us unharmed. You're wise to acquiesce, mage. At long last, my true body, my true power is mine once more. I believe stretching of the old arcane muscles is in order. Oh no you don't, Void Scent. We won't let you leave here alive. That's right. Wait. So you risk your lives in a valiant rescue attempt? You should not bet what you are not prepared to lose. I shall tear the ether from your very marrow. Right. There we go. I'll keep more focused on the stay well. Yeah. It's almost done. No, for centuries I dreamed of soon. I will not be denied. Yeah, you will. You 100% will be denied. We won? We won! Victory is ours! Kukabusi, Kokabuki, Momo is dead! Oh, you're awake, Kokabuki. Kokabusi has returned to us. Ripley has yet to stir from his somnolent stupor. Buki? His etheric channels have contracted. They are barely sufficient to sustain the flow of his life force. If we do not increase his capacity for ether soon, his vitality will drain away completely. But my mana amplifying potion. Its potency is limited, but it just might be enough. The battle has ended. As I expected. You did it, Kokobusi. Your alchemy saved him. And we would not have prevailed without you, Wemterbin. We will bear our brother back to the Ossuary. Pray meet us there that we might properly express our gratitude. Level 34. Which by the time I get to it, I might be at level 40. Oh. I get to be actually start being a black mage. Which, fine. I'm actually hoping I get to be level 50 before I become a black mage. Traveler. Let's go to Bulldog. This will take me a minute.
All right, we are back in Odal. Thank you, Wamterben. After seeking refuge in the comforting shadows of the abyss for so long, I had lost sight of the blazing glory of which Thaumaturge is capable. The raw power and audacity of your magecraft has freed my brothers and me from our self-imposed cowardice. Yeah. Yeah. I thought Thal himself had his fingers at my throat, but this sensation of hard-won supremacy is strangely satisfying. As for you, Kukabusi, you are our brother and a respected colleague. I hope you never again underestimate the precious power you wield. Wamterben, you have exceeded all my expectations. In recognition of your astounding growth as a thaumaturge, I shall impart to you one of the guild's most closely guarded techniques, Mana Ward. It is a defensive weaving of energies that blunts the force of any attack made against you. I am sure you can understand why we do not teach this secret to every stray edge wizard who chooses to join our ranks. Now that you have experienced the deadliest threats, and the joy that comes with their obliteration, I am certain you are eager to explore just how deep you might descend into the chasm of thaumaturgy. May your struggles bring wisdom, and your wisdom bring courage. I, for one, look forward to hearing of your future thaumaturgical endeavors. Of course. Let's see. 2 plus 20 might be something. Let's see. Maybe. Wait. Plus 11 plus 20. I think I'll go with that. Action learned. Mana Ward. Level 35. Let's go! Oh, this one time at level 30. I got 15 more levels before I'm at level 50. Is this a... Well, of course it's one-handed. Well, now to finally speak with Momodi at the quickstand. And there's the quicksand. Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm that busy right now if you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... Oh, it's you, Amterben. And there I was about in the same tired line. Mione sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. He also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? Let's. Into a copper hell. Momodi is waiting to brief you on your task. The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. Papashan. Gods almighty! Another second under that stun and I would have been set afire. Take her to Vel if you would be so kind. Excellent timing, Papashan. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. Oh, why if it isn't my good friend Rumterben? It does my spirit well to know that you are the one who will be helping us. Mayhap you'd like to praise Rumterben of his mission? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mine. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as the Hecatoncaries. Oh my god. Fearsome creature who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. At last, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the Hecatoncaries, still can't pronounce that, to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But as is off the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the giants, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well, now that got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened as to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. It's to think those poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell as so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. Of course. Gods bless you. I fear you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell mines are in Western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? And one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. There's Painted Mesa. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with a mess down in Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, mate. I just hope you've got skills to go with them. As things ain't pretty down there. The hecaton cherries. I really wish I knew how to pronounce that. Left the place in the right state, and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second old dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swinging the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches are keeping watch over the entrance in case giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. Yep. All the way over there, okay. And of course, it might take a while. Well, you know, I think I need. I think I need better accessories. That's a long way to go. There's Stone Torch. Wow. Thank you, Jesus. There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained, but for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell them? I didn't think that Papa Sean would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter at will. No. Ad break soon. All right. We'll be right back.
Magnificent program of distinction by that master hand, that connoisseur and dilettante, that untiring seeker of new talent, Sylvester Macaroni, who again with his keen perception has unearthed a new find, a great discovery, that brilliant virtuoso and genius of the symphony, Maestro Michel Mouse, who is to be our guest conductor for this evening. Now the Maestro is approaching the podium. He raises his baton, and we hear...
You've been walking solo, walking on a tightrope. You've been ready for the battle, ready for the KO. You better have more than hope if you wanna be a hero. Everywhere you go, danger's gonna find you. You can do what I do. You can learn to fight too. You can beat 'em all. Adventure's gonna take you into something brand new. So you better come through. You can beat 'em all. You gotta put the time in, gotta put the grind in if you wanna be a hero. They'll only defeat you if you let the fear through. You know what you gotta do. Everywhere you go, danger's gonna find you. You can do what I do. You can learn to fight too. You can beat 'em all. Adventure's gonna take you into something brand new. So you better come through. You can beat 'em all. You can beat 'em all. You can beat 'em all. Everywhere you go, everything you know, it's all come to this. It's your time to win. You can beat 'em all.
Welcome back. Sorry about the extended wait. I decided to take a break. I fed the cats and gave myself an ice cream break because, you know, ice cream is awesome. So now we go into the Copper Bell Mines. And away we go. Battle of Cartenau Mines. Golly, these flybys, I swear to God. So still, I was. Yes. Okay. Okay. Plunk. Man-eater rip. Yeah, Bravo 1. Okay. I don't think I needed. Yeah. All right. May as well just do this too. So it's like I will need the MP. Otter just wants to get ahead of the group. Y'all want to stand back, and that is why. For a second, I hadn't realized what I was doing. Wow. Wow. All right, next. Oh, there was something around. Going down. Okay. Jesus. Can I get something that's different than what I currently have? I hate it when I do shit like that. Ah. Ugh. Ugh. I just don't need to move. But I do another break right about now. Oh, I actually do need a break this time. There we go. And kaboom. I'm gonna get to the next level soon. After I beat this boss in dungeon, we should at least get another level. Didn't take too long. Oh, stop that. Oh. That's right, nothing. Be rude. I guess I I don't have a choice. I have to kill you. Yay! There's no more! Free! Free! I mean, I'm okay for your freedom, but don't kill us. Monsters must pay! Monsters must die! Never again! Never! Leveled up! Let's go! Yeah, that should be level 36 hype at least. Yep, level 36 hype. Let's go! And I'm about to level up to level 37. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. I got a thingy. Oh, excuse me. All right, Fort Saint Mesa. Oh.
Yeah, well. Hold on. Means I got 14 more levels until I get to level 50. Yeah. I'll definitely be Black Mage before then, but still. I'll probably be, I want to say, I wish I could change the percentage on that. But that's for the entire campaign, all the way through the current patch. Which, fine. That's fine. And it's like that's a long it's a long ways away. Before I'm completed with, you know, everything. Probably next month, maybe. Oh, dude, I just got done with. Okay, whatever. Level 21. Wow. Hey. Okay, whatever. The Conqueror of Copper Bell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Old Da will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Sean the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. Yeah, as long as I get money, you know. Get paid. No! Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir. I didn't steal nothing. I bought this. Paid for it with my own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the Brass Blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. But I ain't done nothing wrong. Well, as my witness. Everybody's turning away. Except for me. Please, adventure, help me. I beg of ya. I swear on my mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with a coin I'd say. I only want to treat my children to a decent meal. Y'all are bullies.
And who the hells are you when you're at home?
Who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's Wait.
What? Try that again. And who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's master? What? Is that supposed to be an insult? Because it makes no sense, you idiots. I've had enough of this murmurs farce. You lot teach him a lesson. Oh, you're a coward! A bully and a coward. Let's go.
Really? All right. Let's go. Not bad for an adventure.
Not bad. We'll have to kick your ass. Why the goblin is getting a head? Bugger.
Right.
Idiots. I ain't getting paid enough for this. What? Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Think it, cat adventure. Think it thrice over. Don't mention it. Ah. I swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? Simple, really. Well, a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity. Many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their land had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in the other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Old Daw has a reputation for being prosperous, but it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does. But I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. Hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire patrolling the streets for riffraff? May well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what You know what this place is like. If you know coin, you know hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you.
Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins! Get your dodo tenderloins! Guaranteed cheapest in Thanaland! Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you think that old Dawa is well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. He was telling true. Sir, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Dar, buy that meat, you say? It's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? I will overlook this, but just this once. God bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. Oh, bear thinking about. Don't mention it. All's well that ends well. We meet again. Pray do not mistake my intent, for it is always honorable. I have been watching you ever since you departed Ul'dah. Played the part of envoy to perfection, confident as a man on a diplomatic mission should be, yet unfailingly courteous to your betters. And when your travels led you to the midst of danger, you faced it without so much as a flinch. You, my friend, are quite a marvel, and I confess to being somewhat in awe of you. Ah, but my lavish praise continues. Most of all, I was struck by your readiness to aid those in need, even when words were all that rewards you could expect to receive. Such selflessness is a rare thing in this day and age. Can't stand bullies. All of which leads me to conclude that you are indeed the one whom I have been looking for, an adventurer possessed of a very rare set of qualities. To be sure, your rescue of that damsel in distress was more of a happy accident, but rescue her you did, and that is what matters in the end. I feel I should mention at this point that I also harbor a burning interest in a certain talent of yours. I speak of your visions. You have been experiencing visions, have you not? Well, it just so happens that I know a woman who shares your talent and can help you to understand it. She and I belong to the same organization, and we should both be delighted beyond words if you would agree to join our cause. Naturally, there are benefits to being part of such a collective. For one, we should be glad to assist you in realizing your potential as an adventurer. You need not give me your answer now. Think upon it, and if you feel moved to help us, as I pray you shall, speak with Momodi, the ever-lovely and youthful mistress of the quicksand. Tell her the Scions of the Seventh Dawn had found their man, and she will tell you where to find us. Scions of the Seventh Dawn. What was that? Things like that are becoming ever more common, afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be all right. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing of a gentleman's woes with a womanfolk from time to time. Ah, Wemterbin. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventurer. But God, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would have ever guessed you'd been hard at it with the giants in the dark. I never doubted for a moment that you'd succeed. Of course, and neither did Papashan, which ain't to say he won't be overjoyed. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. Oh? What for? My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when... I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Aver, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. I may not remember him, but to say that I remembered you would be an understatement. Would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see. An adventurer's adventure. I swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded, not if he not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, of all that you have achieved, I find that I am inspired, just as Aver once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I'll go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask you your name. My name is Wemterbin. Wemterbin Marminson? I shan't forget. Thank you, Wemterbin Marminson. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. I don't think I want to, but okay. Adventuring can be a cruel bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Thought I'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. Against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post. I'm full glad I did. Feel privileged to be a part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Wemterbin. Huh? What did you say? You want to know about the signs of the seventh dawn? Getting to move in earnest, then. Listen, Wemterbin, the Scions ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Level 37 hype, let's go! Yeah. Bracelets. Oh, cool. Nope.
Alright, I'll accept the next quest. Dang it. No. No. We'll be getting the bronze piece. Momodi is ready to tell you what she knows about the science of the Seventh Dawn. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being a dog. Let's see, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being a dog as well. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can't. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Wham-Turbin. Wham-Turbin, huh? Now, I have been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Wakened Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a man in demand, Wham-Turbin. The days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget your old friend Momodi. Drop in and tell me how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. And with that, I think it's time to call it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Let's see here. And I think we're just going to call it for here. So I don't know when I'll be back, but you'll know as soon as I do. Follow me on the socials, especially Twitter, Blue Sky. I think I'm also on something. Yeah, I don't know what else to say at this point, except take care of yourself. And as always, don't text and drive. Bye for now.